60 people from around the world became new citizens and potentially new voters today at the American Red Cross headquarters on Dana Avenue. At a time when so much depends on the choices made in the upcoming election, we were curious to see how these new citizens see their roles as voters. Local 12's Rich Jaffe found that some new American pride goes hand in hand with the smiles.
From Bhutan to Bulgaria, Pakistan to the Philippines, 60 new Americans from 34 countries today swore to defend the Constitution and laws of the USA. They pledged their allegiance to our flag and got a reminder about responsibility.
Please remember to vote now that you can and get involved in your community, in your local government. And please remember that our government is as good as the people that participate in it.
A lesson not lost on these folks.
And it's an important year with elections this year, so it's I need to vote. It's important.
In this crowd, Donald Trump didn't seem to have a lot of allies.
Coming from a country like Venezuela where the economy is horrible and the government, you can tell that choosing the wrong president can make a huge difference. I want to be part of a good decision. I don't think changes happen in a heartbeat, so I do think that we need to continue in the way that we're going, and so I think she'll help with that direction.
Voting is such a big deal to our new citizens that in each of the packets they received from the Secretary of State and Attorney General's office, there was a brand new voter registration and information form. For Sony Corey-Kastner, it was an emotional event and especially important because of her son. As for voting, she was probably the first one to fill out the voter registration form.
I just came from Kenya, and I had a lot of questions about what is going to happen if Trump wins the election. I will be voting for Hillary and the Democratic Party.
Why?
I think women's rights is a big deal, and I also think the way they look at immigration and the rest of the world is a big deal.
Almost as big a deal as being a brand new citizen. In Evanston, Rich Jaffe, Local 12 News.
And while the new citizens we spoke with today back Hillary Clinton, yesterday, actor Antonio Sabato Jr., a U.S. citizen who immigrated from Italy, spoke at the Republican convention, and he expressed support for Donald Trump's plans to clamp down on our borders. Donald Trump insists he is very popular with immigrants.